Hi, my name is Angela Brasser, and I've created this short video of tips to help you in your online course at Healed. First of all, you'll notice several announcements that are already in your course, and these announcements are really important for you. There are announcements about due dates and policy reminders, and also announcements to help you through the course. And those announcements will pop up throughout the course, so make sure you're checking that every time that you log in. When you start doing your class thread, make sure that you answer the question fully. Remember that your main post is worth 10 points, so that's where you're going to earn the majority of your points. And it's okay to post two main posts if you make a mistake, but please label it so that as I'm grading, I know that you posted your main post twice to include more information. Your responses to your classmates are only worth up to 3 points each. So again, that main post is very important. Now, your responses to classmates aren't automatically worth 3 points. So if you're posting things like good post or great job, and you're not including information from your text or your learning or moving the conversation forward, then you might only get 1 point or no points. Make sure that you are using your text and your lecture notes, and remember, if you're quoting, use quotation marks. Don't just copy from your book or from a website, because that is plagiarism. And in your Module 1 test, you have questions about plagiarism to make sure you understand. In your Applied Learning This module, it's a discussion forum, and discussion posts are not accepted late. So you really need to make sure in Module 1 that you complete your class thread and you also complete your applied learning on time. Your main post for applied learning should always be posted early during week 1 of the module, and this is so that others can respond to your main post. So remember also in this applied learning, respond to your classmates and move the conversation forward. Use examples from your book or show off your learning. And remember, when you're doing one sentence responses, which is fine, if you would like to say good job to someone, that's fine. But just understand that that may not earn you any points if you're simply saying great job. For your homework, and this really applies to all modules, when you're choosing the arts, make sure that you're demonstrating your learning. And usually this does involve some text. Except you may be doing a more complicated design, something that's a little prettier, if you will. But remember to show off your learning. Don't just copy and paste some clip art or some images into a document. With Newsflash, make sure that you're talking about the article and you're using your own words or quotations from the news article that you pulled. Don't just copy and paste an article from Google News. Don't ever copy and paste anything unless you're planning to put quotation marks around it. And of course, you should never have more than 30% quoted material, because in college the idea is to read the material, think about it, give yourself some time to understand the material, and then use your own words to explain it. So in all of your college assignments, make sure that whenever you're quoting material or you're paraphrasing material from another source besides your own mind, make sure that you're using MLA format. And if you are not sure what MLA format is, it's a way for you to reference the materials so that your instructors and other people reading your work understand that you're not copying that material as your own. And there's two ways to do references, and you must use both. One way is to use in-text citations. So after your paraphrase sentence or your quoted material, you're using parentheses with your author and your page number or your paragraph number. And also with your references, which many of you understand references very well. If you need help with MLA formatting, there are a lot of sites online that will help you. All you have to do is just Google MLA formatting or MLA references. Or you can go to your library. Librarians are always there to help you, and they'll be happy to help you with this kind of formatting. In your project has two parts. You have the whole assignment, both parts, which are explained under Course Home, and it's called Proj Benchmark. And you're going to be referring to this Proj Benchmark area again and again throughout your modules. Now, for this first part, you're supposed to visit an art museum. So not a train museum, not a science museum. Make sure that it's a visual art museum. Now, you do not have to go in person, but I strongly encourage you to go in person. You'll get so much more out of the assignment. You will have fun. I can almost guarantee you that you'll have fun, even though you may not think that that's correct, but I've heard back from many students that it's well worth visiting in person. And if you do choose to go virtually, there's a list in the instructions under Proj Benchmark of art museums that you can visit virtually. But I highly recommend that you go in person. You're also going to create an outline for this Part 1 paper that you're going to submit in full during Module 2. So like I said, go in person if you can. Bring your friends or family. There's no need to get a babysitter. Take your kids. There will be something there, I'm sure of it, that your kids will enjoy. And you never know what that is until you get into the museum. Don't forget your student ID. Make sure you take that because oftentimes they have discounts for children and for students. And online, there is a sample outline for you to use. Now, that outline has nothing to do with art. And it's just there to help you with the formatting because I realize that some of you have not created an outline for a very long time. So that's there just for you to have help. Thank you so much for patiently watching this video, and I look forward to working with you online.